So for the sake of those who are not able to join, we would record this meeting so that we share a link with them later as well. Right. So we will do a quick introduction. My name is Jerry Bryan. I'm the logistics manager for Clixmart. I handle everything shipment for Clixmart. So if there's any problem Clixmart has with you in terms of logistics or in terms of your shipments, I stand in to communicate or negotiate or solve your problems in relation to shipments. Yeah. So that's my name. I'd like to give an opportunity to people in BA. So if you are in BA, you can just say, okay, my name is so and so from Sunyani. My name is so and so from Techiman. My name is so and so from Brekum. My name is so and so from Doma. That's all. Then when we are done with BA, then we give opportunity to those in other religions. So I mean, let's go. BA. If you are in BA, you can just start mentioning your name and then introduce yourself. BA. BA. Hello. BA.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that is Bono, and then I have 4 people. If you are here, you can introduce yourself. Okay, so there's none. All right, so let's move to Ashanti. 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 These are our major locations. So Ashanti people, come in, mention your name, and then tell us which part of Ashanti you are. Ashanti.
My name is Benedict Kumasi.
Okay, Kumasi City. Okay, so Greater Kumasi. All right. Who else is within Ashanti? Who else is within Ashanti? Ashanti. 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 Okay. Greater Accra. Third zone. Greater Accra. If you are within Greater Accra, mention your name and then where exactly you are within Greater Accra. So let's say your name and then you are in Kaswa, sorry, you are in Medina or Weja or Mungwa or yeah. Just mention Greater Accra customers. Greater Accra.
Okay, my name is Anthony Breno.
Okay, Anthony.
I'm in Tema.
Yeah, in Tema. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next person. Next person.
Hi, I'm Sticks from North Legon.
Okay, so Sticks from North Legon. Then who else? Greater Accra. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay. Okay, so without wasting time, we will move straight to the agenda for the day. So today we want to know why we are meeting. So for most of you, you haven't really worked with Clixmart group in any way. So you are skeptic. You don't know who we are. You don't know whom you are dealing with. And then you don't also know what we do. So this meeting is to help us introduce Clixmart group to you. And then also go ahead to narrow it down to CSL freight forwarders. Most of you here are here because of shipments. You want to ship your cargo from China, from India, from Dubai, from Turkey, and then all these places. So that is why you are here today. So we also take opportunity to also introduce that part of our business to you. And then we'll also go ahead and then talk more about your charges, your trackings, your confirmation, and then anything related to shipment of which you have joined us. Right. So I'll not waste time. So let's talk a minute. Let's talk a little about Clixmart. Good. So what is or who is Clixmart? Okay. Right. So this is Clixmart for you. We are an indigenous company. Okay. Okay, so Clixmart is an indigenous company. So when we say indigenous, we are a typical Ghanaian company. Okay. And then we specialize in consumer goods and services. And then we are also a partner with small businesses in delivering quality and affordable consumer goods in Ghana. So that is basically what we do. Okay. Now it is our vision that by 2030, our goal is to become the leading indigenous or Ghanaian retail company offering quality goods and services in an eco-friendly, affordable, dependable manner to start up businesses. Okay, we are on the mission of providing authentic goods, okay, and services from manufacturers. We are also on a mission of offering competitive, a minute, let me admit everybody. Okay, we are also on a mission of offering competitive prices to the consumer. And also we are also on the mission of sourcing quality but affordable products for startup businesses. This is our mission in order to achieve our goals. Okay. Now, mainly, these are our services. We do general retailing and e-commerce. We do general retailing and e-commerce. So anything consumable, okay, or anything the Ghanaian needs, okay, Clixmart is on that mission of providing affordable prices. So when you go to our site, let's say www.clixmartonline.com, okay? So when you go to www.clixmartonline.com, okay, so this is our e-commerce hub, okay, where we host different products, okay, from television or from electronics, from home appliance, okay, and then we also, a minute, deals in phone, we deal in computing or computer products, fashion and beauty, other categories like supermarket, books, home and office supplies, medical supplies, and then generally, this is our services on the retail. We also welcome other vendors to sell. We also have affiliate members. Then we do high purchase. Then we do procurement and sourcing. Then some of you are, also ship with us. So this is basically our retail store, okay? And the goal, or most of the products we have here are affordable, and then they are cheap, just to be able to meet our vision, or just to be able to meet our goal of we providing affordable services to the Ghanaian consumer. Okay. So then the next services we also render is sourcing and then procurement. Sourcing and then procurement. And then basically,
Hello, sir.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Please.
Yeah, can you hear me? So you can just type into the chat box for me. You can just type into the chat box for me so that it wouldn't interrupt. Yes, so just type into the chat box. I will just read it and then caution you. All right, great. So we also do procurement and sourcing. Okay, meaning that if you are a business, you don't have time to talk to manufacturers, you don't have time to talk to producers or suppliers, we stand in the gap to do that with you, okay? And then we take as low as 5%. But even for importers or for those who ship with us, we are doing our best to scrap that commission, okay? So usually if you are an importer and you want us to source for you, we want to appreciate, especially if you want to ship with us, okay? We want to consume that procurement fee so that you don't have to spend so much to procure your products. And then we also do CSL shipment, or I mean shipment from China, India, Dubai, and all these places. Then finally we do business startup training. So we do importation training. We also do digital marketing training for businesses. Then we do graphic design. We do web development. These are all courses that we do. Some people here have taken our courses before. Not all of you. Some people have taken our courses before. But I mean, recently, due to workload and other things, we've not been able to organize a lot of business trainings. Okay, but in the coming weeks, we are bringing up some classes or courses up again to run them from this time to the end of the year. So those of you who have joined but you are not importers or you are not business people, you want to learn about digital marketing, you want to learn about graphic design, you want to learn or help a friend learn the skill of importing, when it comes up, you can tell them to join, okay? So basically, where are we? We are located mainly, okay, at Tabora Junction. Tabora Junction is within the Gan West Municipal, that is within the La Paz zone, okay, within La Paz Sohutum zone. So if you know La Paz, we are within that catchment zone. Or those of you who also knows Sohutum. So we are just on the main Tabora Junction. So when you get to Tabora Junction, that's all. Just give us a call. Somebody will wave at you, and then you will walk into our office space. Then those of you who are driving, you can just type Clixmart group into your Google map and then ask for direction. The map will lead you to our doorstep. And then when you go online, you will see pictures of our offices and our working places. Okay. And then our warehouse. Okay, let me even leave that. When we get to shipping, then we talk about that. So this is basically placement group. That is what we are into, and that's what we've been doing over the past 5 years now. Okay, all right. Now let's switch to CSL freight forwarders. CSL freight forwarders. Now, for most of you, you've not used these services before. Okay, for most of you, you've not also used our shipping and logistics before. It's just a few students that we trained over the years that have used these services of ours before. So we want to just give you a brief of how we do our things and how we go by our things, so that later you can also come in with your questions and then your contributions. So basically, we are bulk importers. Okay, we are bulk importers. Now, when we say bulk importers, initially when we started this shipping thing, uh, we don't support, let me say, mini importers. Let me say that. Okay, mini importers are people who ship very small quantity of goods, or CBM. So anytime your goods is below, I mean, a CBM, okay, even if it is above a CBM, you are still considered as a less than container loading client, meaning that your goods are not substantial. Okay. So it is when you ship a whole container, or let's say half a container, then you are considered as a bulk importer. So initially, we didn't want to, or we don't support mini importers. Okay. So most of the people who were using our shipping line were trainees, people who have done our importation training. We allow them for the benefit of training them. We give them the opportunity to also try their hands on shipment. Okay. So we've now considered mini importers due to the demand from our trainees and then some few people. So for most of you, we know you joined us through an ad. We published a Facebook ad, a Google ad, and I think Instagram ads. Then most of you saw our ad and you felt, wow, your rates are cool. So most of you tried sending packages way back, I think March. Then some of you also joined in April. Then a few people came in May, and more people are joining in this June. Okay. We appreciate everybody. We want to use the opportunity to say thank you and to also welcome you to CSL Freight Forwarders. Okay. We promise to give you the best rates. We also promise to be truthful. That is the word, to be truthful and to maintain our integrity. For the people who have dealt with us before, whether in training, whether on our retail business, okay, they will testify, and then they can testify that we respect our integrity, and then we respect you as business people, okay, because we are also Ghanaians. And if we don't understand ourselves or our own people, who else would do? Okay, our bosses are also Ghanaians, and they are interested in serving Ghanaians and giving them the best. We are tired of Indians. We are tired of Lebanese people. We are tired of Chinese people taking over our markets. This is the more reason why we are allowing Ghanaians to use our shipping line and giving them one of the affordable rates so that your businesses can also thrive. You can get good rates to also maximize profit and to serve our people. When our charges or when your charges are expensive, automatically it affects the general Ghanaian market. If we charge you $300 per CBM, $400 per CBM, $250 per CBM, $450 per CBM, whatever CBM we will charge you, as business owners, it will not affect you. And then you will not carry the cost. We know that. You will push it to the consumer, or you push it to the customer. And we believe if Ghanaian businesses don't do that for you, who else will? Okay, even though the current spike in Red Sea attacks and all that isn't the best, but most people are taking advantage of it to maximize profit from customers, okay, which we don't think is the best. Okay, so I think we had a few questions where people came in and they said, how come you are charging $190 to $200 per CBM? They have forgotten that previously, or they don't know that previously we even charged 170, we're charging 180 at the point, we're even charging lesser than that some time ago. I mean, there's a time we were charging 150. Most people don't know that because we're not running ads for shipping and logistics. It's because we are now doing so it looks like it is new, which is not new, or it is not surprising. So we have actually increased our rate for those who came in when it was around 190, 200. We're charging far lesser than that, though. Okay, so that is our goal. We want to help the Ghanaian markets because we are also Ghanaians. We are not foreigners. We are not Indians. We are not Chinese. Our bosses are all Ghanaians. So we want to help. So we want to plead with you to also help us to serve you. Okay. we've worked with so many shipping companies, so we can tell you how a lot of shipping companies behave, the consequences or some of the negative things some of you have gone through. I can mention a lot. Okay. I mention a lot, but I don't think it is prudent for business. But even though it is not prudent for business, we can mention a few. We can mention a shipping company like INC, which is one of the best shipping companies you can also have, because the owner is also a Ghanaian, and we believe he has also served people or the Ghanaian market well. So if you are also connected to INC, we want to say thank you to the INC team. People like MSG, okay, we want to also appreciate them. They've also served the Ghanaian community well. Okay, Nyame has also served the Ghanaian community well. And some other people we don't want to mention their name due to privacy issues and legal issues. Okay, some of them have served people well. So these are also few Ghanaian businesses that have actually done well in the course of the years. And we want to also come on board to serve you and serve you well. Okay. All right. So currently, this is our modus operandi. How are we operating? Okay. All right. Now, before I even start, I want to know how many of you here have taken the pain to visit the warehouse or the office. So you can unmute yourself. How many of you have visited our warehouse in La Paz and then or the office at Tabora Junction? How many of you here have done that so far? If you have, just say I. If you have, say I. How many of you here have visited the warehouse or the office? Yes, yes. Anthony, come again. Come again. Anthony, come again. Okay, I'm sure.
No.
Okay, your voice keeps dropping. I'm sure you're having network challenges. Who else?
Sorry. I was.
Oh, okay. Who else? Has anybody taken the pain to visit the warehouse at La Paz or what's the name? Or the office at Tabora? So let me. How many people? Oh, no one. None of you have taken the pain to visit the warehouse. Oh, then you've not done due diligence. It's not the best. It's not the best. Okay. Okay, so I think I have projected a Google map or something like that. Okay. Or whatever it is. Oh, sorry. Where is it? Okay. I wanted to zoom this in. It's not working. Okay. Let me see if it will work this time. Okay. All right. So this is where the Kaiser is. Okay. Here, where the Kaiser is the La Paz highway. That is from the N1. So, but this area is mainly. I think somebody has left a comment. Okay, so somebody said, Godfred Aqua said, I went to the office at Tabora. Okay, thank you, Godfred. All right, so this is where the Kaiser is. This map is very old. It's not updated. So because I'm not seeing a lot of updates on this map. But this where the Kaiser is the main La Paz highway, and opposite it is the Nyamiche bus stop. Okay, Nyamiche bus stop, because they are supposed to be signboards here, but I'm not seeing all of that. So this is the La Paz highway. Opposite, okay, is the Nyamiche here. Is the Nyamiche bus stop. Now direct opposite you will see Belly Full restaurant. Okay, you will see Belly Full restaurants around this side. Now when you walk on this pavement, usually you will see people selling furniture, a lot of furniture and used imported goods from, I think, Italy, Canada. They pour them on the pavement here. A lot of used items. Okay, a lot of used items are here that people sell. So when you walk on the pavement, now where this red go-go sign is, okay, is Qatar International. They do hostels, and then under this story building, this is a story building actually, where the red map is actually a story building. So they do hostel, and then they also do below or the ground floor is meant for restaurants, or I think food lounge. Yes. So they serve food on this red building. Sorry, on this red spot. Now, this thing you see where the Kaiser is currently, from this end all this way, you see is a custom bounded warehouse. From here all the way here is a custom bounded warehouse. This is where we are. So from here all the way here, down here, all the way down. So we share the same wall. I think on the left, okay, no, on the right, when you are inside this custom bounded warehouse, on the right is the Qatar wall. So we share the same wall. So this Qatar, okay, and then this is the warehouse. This is our warehouse. So this is a custom bounded warehouse. Okay, it's very big when you go there. It's spacious. Okay, just to be able to do a lot of loading. Now, we are not the only people there. Or when you go there, you will not see only Clixmart people. You will see other shipping companies. Okay, I don't want to mention their name, but when you watch the videos we've been posting, some of you have seen some of your shipping company or previous shipping companies. Okay, I think one of the video has SF International. Okay, I don't know how much they charge you guys though. Okay, and then I think is it Afro Maritime or something? Yeah, so you will see other, sometimes I mean when you go there, you will see other shipping companies coming for their cargo, and then they will send it to their warehouse. Please don't go and tell anybody. These are privacy issues. I'm not supposed to tell you, but we are partners now. So some of the things I'm going to tell you. Okay, so you see some of your shipping companies coming to pick their goods and blah 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 and all that. Okay. So the whole warehouse is for the states. It's for Ghana government. That is not being used. So it's been rented out to our partners, and then we use it for warehousing and all that. Okay. All right. So this is basically where you can easily find us. Or when you're going for your cargo, that is for those who want to. When you get to La Paz, or just pick a car from La Paz, tell them you're going to Qatar. Qatar is very popular, very, very, very popular. So I think all the taxi drivers there should be able to take you to Qatar. Now, when you get to Qatar, that is all. You will see the warehouse automatically. So that is basically it. So let me continue. I was talking about our models operandi as a shipping company. What goes into our shipment? So when most of you joined, we were charging 170, 180. Then most of you, or some of you came recently. So we were charging 190, 200. Is that not so? Per CBM. That is for those whose CBM are over 1 CBM, you are paying 190. And those less than a CBM, you are paying 200. So that is basically it. Now, how do we go about our dealing? So now, just like you have a big warehouse here, the China warehouse is also like that. Okay, it's also big, and it contains other shipping companies. Okay, so that is the more reason why we tell you to put your shipping marks, or we customize a shipping address for you, so that when your items get to the Chinese warehouse, okay, it doesn't get rejected or goes into somebody's cargo. So whatever address you are given in the first place, you are expected to share it with your suppliers or with your account dashboards. When you translate it into English, you will know exactly whatever which dashboard is asking you to provide, like warehouse address or warehouse number, your agent number. They are all within the address. When you translate it, you know exactly what they're asking. And then the area in Banjul and all that. Yeah, and then yeah, so when you come on board, we make you fill a Google Sheet. Now you fill the Google Sheet not because of anything, so that we can keep track of our members. Okay? And keep track of our members. Now, so we shared, so you fill the form, then we now share our address with you. Then we add it to our pages. Okay? All right, great. Now, when your items are ready to be moved, or when you send items to our warehouse, now we say that we want everybody to also share their tracking numbers with us. Why is it so? It is so because for most of you, when you send items to the warehouse in China, a receipt is given to you. But you are not in China for most of you. You are not in China. So most of the times, you will not get access to the receipt. Or your supplier may also be a bigger company. Like for instance, if you buy something from Clixmart in Ghana, and then we are doing a delivery of a washing machine to you. Now we dispatch it through a rider. Okay. So we give the receipt to a rider to be given to you. Okay. So though you bought it from Clixmart, but when the delivery is being made, the receipt. So imagine it gets to your location and then you are not around. So you've asked somebody to receive the items in your name. Automatically, the rider will also give your receipt to the third party you provided to receive your item in your name. And that is what basically happens for most of you. Because you are not in China, your supplier is also like a third party. And because some of your suppliers too don't do the delivery themselves, because they're also a company. So they also use delivery companies to deliver your packages. So for most of them, they might not be the ones to deliver your package directly. So the receipt the warehouse will give them will not come to them. It will rather go to the logistics company that is doing the delivery on their behalf. So for most of you, you may not get a receipt. That is the more reason why we said that. Anytime you buy cargo or you buy goods and you are sending to our warehouse, do due diligence to also send us the tracking number, even though we will confirm. Okay. But do due diligence to also send it. Then we give you a feedback via SMS. This package has not been received or it has been received. So that you have a fair idea that, oh, this package that I sent or I asked the supplier to send has been sent on. So that if later it happens that it has not been sent after 2 weeks, after a month, after whatever duration. Since we have said we have received your package, you have your peace of mind to know that surely, no matter what, your package is with us and it will arrive. If we say otherwise, then it gives you a fair idea to follow up on your supply. That is the more reason why we said that. For evidence sake, we expect everybody that when you send a package to our warehouse, share. You fill the Google form for the trackings, so that we also cross-check for you and be sure that your packages are with us. So this is one aspect of our models operandi. Then another feature we want to also explain. Now, currently, what we do is that when we confirm the trackings, because they are a lot, we don't want to send them to each person. It's a lot of work. So we don't want to share them with each person. So let's say that we have received your package and then we have loaded it, let's say on 16th June. So one of the best things we are doing now is to pull a file and then put everybody on board. Yeah, okay. everybody on our page or shipping with CSL, your items have been loaded for this system. This is the tracking number, this is the correspondent, whatever. Okay. But people have also PM that they don't want us to expose them for their customers to also know in case a customer is within our pages. They don't want their customers also know. So we are yet to decide that with you. Okay. Now, because we are bulk importers, meaning that most of the people who ship with us are not mini importers. Okay. They are just Abosio kind people who ship engines, marbles, kitchen marbles, and all that. Okay. So now this is how we do our loadings. So depending on the quantity of goods at the time in the warehouse, okay, we decide whether we should load a container or 2 or 3. Now, you can have Mr. Amakun, I'm just using that as an example, who is in Abosiokai moving half, or his goods covers half a 40-feet container. Half a 40-feet, yes, one person. Yes. Then you have another shipping company like FX International or whichever shipping company, whose goods are also half of a 40-feet container. So Mr. Mako's goods is like half a container. Then another shipping company's goods is also like that. So sometimes you will see that we will do a loading and you can just have 5 packages loaded on a particular loading. What it means is that there was just a small space for 1 or 2 tracking numbers, which are small packages, 0.01, 0.05, 0.0 something, 0. Something. So even though the 40-feet container has loaded half Mr. Mako's goods of Abosio Ghanaian cargo, there may be another shipping company's goods. Then there's still 1 or 2 spaces available to load somebody else's goods. So we just pick them. Then they add those 5 packages, 10 packages, 15 packages, and then that container is full. It doesn't mean that when we say 16 June loading, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracking numbers or 6 people, meaning that the whole 40-feet or 20-feet container is full with just these 5 people's item. No. It means that that container had people's goods, bulk importers' goods, and then we just added your own goods. Now, for those whose goods have started coming, they understand this policy. We can say we are doing 4 container of loading for, let's say on Monday in Accra. Now, when you get to Accra, you will see all the 4 containers of loading, but you'll be shocked that you sent 10 packages. And out of the 4 containers of loading, only 2 of your package will come out of the 4 containers. It is because during the offloading, there were spaces for your 2 packages to be added into those bulk containers. That is how come, even though we uploaded 4 containers on a day, but only 2 packages came out. It doesn't mean that your packages will not come. It means that your packages were small enough, so they were added to small packages. Now, if your package is big, let's say you have 1 CBM, okay, we wouldn't do that. Okay, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't just carry your 1 CBM goods and split them to, no, we'll not do that. We'll wait. So, for instance, you can send your package, let's say, on 10th June. Then somebody also send their package on 10th June, but you'll be shocked that because the person has a lot, let's say 5 packages, which are all 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, we can load his goods on the same 10th or 11th. Then because your cargo is 1 CBM or more, we'll load it on 16th. It is not because we are trying to delay your cargo, no. when we're doing the bulk loading, the spaces left was enough to carry a lot of 0.01, 0.01, 0, plenty. So we'll make sure we carry all the 0.01 on board. Yes. Now, if you want to appreciate what we are saying, for most of you, we know you're in Accra. When we give you a proud notice that we are doing offloading, you can just go to the warehouse and then we will give you to somebody. Then you just stand by. Usually they will not allow you to stand and see them, but no problem. When you want to, okay, don't worry. We'll just let you go and then we'll give it to somebody. Then you just stand, then you watch them do the offloading. You'll be shocked that a whole 40 people container will come. And then it's just for 2 people. And then, but still you find about 15 packages for small importers, or for mini importers. Okay. Now, what is the disadvantage of this? The disadvantage of this is that it looks insulting. Let me use that word. It is as though we don't regard small packages. No, that is not it. No, that is not it. We do. Okay. But you see, when you also have bulk importers, it helps your loading to be faster. That is basically the truth. So when some people were coming on board, how often do you people load in a week? You hear funny comments like that. How often do you people load in a week? How often do you people load in a week? Now, the question, I mean, you should ask us is that, or you should ask is that, okay, if I give you 20 CBM of goods, 10 CBM of goods, how soon can you load it? That should rather be the question. But you hear people asking, how often do you load in a week? Okay, the minimum of loading we do in Ghana is 15 containers a month, apart from custom issues. Yes. Because like I said, most of the people are bulk importers. I can mention 15 shipping companies for you that ship with us. They have their own warehouses. So when they come midnight and then they do the offloading, they use that truck and they move their goods to their warehouse. So then you go there and then you pick up. Yes. So the minimum of loading we do in a month is 15 containers. That's a lot. There are a lot of shipping companies, apart from Choice International, which is a Chinese company. They are around North Industrial. I think now they've moved to somewhere close to Abeno or something like that. There's no shipping company in Ghana that does 15 containers of loading. No. There's no shipping company in Ghana like that. Okay. So don't be afraid to ask how many of loading do you do, okay, in a week? No, it shouldn't be a problem for you. Don't panic about that. Okay. All right. Now let's move to the next item. One of the next item we'll do is ETA. Expected or estimated time of arrival. A lot of mini importers have issues with that. Okay, because they also deal with third parties. Like they also have customers under them. So they've taken mini orders and then they've given their customers a timeline. So most mini importers have a lot of issue when it comes to ETA. Yes. Like they really want their cargo to arrive in time. And then all of us here can accept that. How do you know that? We also do mini importation. Like we said, we do procurement. Yes. So we perfectly understand that. Okay. We know how your customers can worry. It's not something we are just lip syncing. No. It is something we actually are into. So we also know exactly how customers behave. Okay. But see, currently, because of communication issues, okay, because of communication issues, our customers don't really mind. When they pay them and they know that their goods will come. And then when the container is available to share, we share. They know. So it is a trust. But for most of you, you've now learned the skill. You are now trying to start business. Or I mean, your people have not really trusted you. So they still have issues with you concerning ETs or arrival time. Now, for all our customers, we give you 35 to 45 days. And then we add 7 days clearance. Now, there are customers who can tell you they have received their goods less than this timeline. Yes. Yes. They can. Yes, they can. I mean, there are goods you can ship and then you get them within a month. Yes, it will come. Yeah. Now, custom issues. There's no shipping company that can boast of a completed ETA or expect your goods to come in the next 15 days. And then you start counting 1, 2, 3, and then no, there's no shipping company in this country. Yes. Now, even though there's an ETA, but there are challenges everywhere. One of them is, okay, in our country is custom. Now they've even brought up an issue where they don't do inspections at the port. So they will allow you to clear the container. Then you move the container to your warehouse, but you can't open it because there's a seal for every container. So you can't open it. So when you open, they will know. So you leave the container there, then they will tell you, okay, we'll send a team to you. So sometimes you can have a container with you after clearance for like 3 weeks and then you can't touch it because during the clearance, it has been tipped for inspection. Now, most of this inspection usually comes from reports from neighboring shipping companies. Yes. Ghanaians we don't really love ourselves. The backbiting thing is becoming too much. So you have a shipping company that you'll be surprised that this meeting that we are having, there's a shipping company rep in it. Oh yes. Yes. Just to observe what you do. And it's not bad. Competition is not, it's not bad. But our competition is too negative. That is what I'm trying to communicate. You compete or you try to peep to learn. You don't peep to cause harm. So we are having inspection issues, not only us, everybody do. Because people start reporting. How come their CDM is 170? How come their CDM, we are all charging 300? How come? And see, initially when we started running ads, we started having challenges with people. Customers were just worrying us. How come you guys are charging 190? Why? Yeah. So are you saying that because everybody is charging $300, so everybody is charging 350, everybody is charging 260, everybody is charging, I think I was charging 280 and all that, 270 and all that. Doesn't necessarily mean that we should also compulsorily charge that. So that is what we are talking about. So when one or two sees that my customers are moving, then let me try and see if I can find issues for our people. Okay, like for instance, we are part of the shipping company that ship diapers. Very few shipping companies ship diapers in this country. You know why? Most of the customers don't have FDA license. We personally had a fair share of this issue, I think a year or two ago. So you can ship the diapers for them, but when it gets to Ghana, the customer cannot provide FDA license to clear. Now, why the FDA license? Diaper is also like a consumable product. You know, some babies react to diapers, and the babies are one of the fragile people you will have around. Okay, so you have to produce the diaper under certain quality so that you don't abuse their children. That is basically the FDA issue, just like food. Even though you package the food, but we still have to know the content of the food. So that's why people they ask for FDA issues. And I think the next issue is competition issues. There are politicians whose wives, relatives are doing this business and they are cashing out a lot. So they use political means to incriminate people and use other protocols to make it difficult for you to also move them. Recently, when we did a check, FDA license is costing around 7,000. Yes, yes, they can do it, and that is if it will be original. So we want you to be rest assured that nobody will run with your course like some mini importers making. You will never have this issue with Abosio kind people. Okay. You never have issue with most bulk imports. People bringing in rice, people bringing in sunflower oils, marble stones. You had they don't mind. They don't really mind. But many importers, because of their customers, they cry. They cry. Sometimes you'll be there and someone will ask you, you said 35 to 40 days. It's 35 days. Am I getting my goods tomorrow or next? Sometimes it's funny. It's also anxiety. We understand some of these things. These are some of the reasons why we have all these meetings to make it look like a community, to make everybody feel welcome, to make everybody feel relaxed. Okay, because sometimes when we sit behind our phones, we don't really know what is going on. We are not able to communicate. So we are doing our best. We are trying to make this meeting come off every month, at least once, so that we all come together. You hear from other people from other areas and all that. Okay. Now, let me move to the next item. Deliveries. Currently, for the bulk importers in our midst, for them, they have a lot of cargo. They have their own trucks. Shipping companies will have their sprinter buses and all that. So they come for their goods. Now, for mini importers, a lot of you don't have your own trucks. There's no problem with that. So we want to absorb your deliveries. We want to absorb your deliveries. So now, currently, we are doing direct deliveries only in Accra, Sunyani. There's a new update for those around Techiman. Okay. Then we'll do deliveries, direct delivery to Kumasi as well. So Accra, Sunyani, Techiman, then Kumasi. Techiman customers, Sunyani customers, our office is still not ready. We've gotten the space, we showed it to you. Yes. I'm the one supposed to actually go down there and set the place up. Okay. We are not rushing because so far I think we only have 1 or 2 Sunyani customers. And then their goods are not a lot. So they've been able to come for them. I don't know if Safo is here. Safo, are you here? So we don't have a lot of Sunyani customers right now. So we are not in a haste to set the place up. We paid for a substantial year, so we don't mind. We can always open it. But when the goods start coming, I don't have any option. Okay, I'm a medical personnel, so I'm not always with Clixmart. Okay, I live in Winnipeg. I work at trauma and specialist hospital. That's why I'm fully based. Okay, so I'm not usually free. Okay, right now. So when bulk goods start coming for mini importers, those in Accra will do free delivery for you. And free doesn't mean free. Free means that prepare ahead. Whenever we share your CBNs with you, good. I have to talk about that. Whenever we share your CBN with you, use that to make an estimate. Sometimes it wouldn't increase. Sometimes it will rather decrease. So just keep so whatever CBN will give you, it will rather decrease. It will hardly increase. It will rather decrease. If there's anything, it will rather decrease. So use whatever we give you, because we don't know if the Chinese tape measure that they use is different from our own. We have these issues already, so don't know. So it will rather decrease. If anything, it will increase. So whatever CBN we give you. Now, most of the times when we don't give you a CBN, means that your package is small. Okay, 0.01. So usually when you see that there's no CBM, sometimes it means that your package is insignificant. So we have to give you a CBN 0.01 or something. Yes, that's our lowest CBN. So those of you whose item doesn't really have CBN attached, basically that's how it is. Okay. So when it start coming like that, mini importers, we will do deliveries to you. Those in Accra, those of you in Sunyani. So we'll pass through Kumasi before we go. So Kumasi first, like from Accra then Kumasi. Now Kumasi, we don't have an office for you, but I think your numbers are increasing from the Google form. Okay. We want to partner. So if anybody can get us a good location in Kumasi, Ashanti region is very big. So if you want to open an office or a warehouse, it must be strategic. Okay. So anybody within tech all the way to Asafo. Okay, currently your deliveries are up to Asafo cargo station. Massive people. So those of you in Obuasi know that. But Obuasi, we are still considering if we get a lot of cargo, we will bring the cargo to you. Okay, to you in Obuasi. If not, we will send them straight from Accra, cargo station from Accra to Obuasi. So for Ashanti region, if anybody can get us a strategic location within this catchment area, Tech and Asaf, okay, at least any space of 15 by 15 feet is okay. Because before we move the goods to the office, we'll make sure that you've paid for your shipping. We will not just move them there. We'll pay and then we'll move them. We'll use the bus to move them. So if anybody can get a strategic location within Tech and then Asafo, please let us know. Communicate with us. Because your Kumasi numbers are increasing. So I think we have to. Okay, so Sunyani, when your goods come, you pick them around Sunyani Estate. Okay. So we have an office place. So we'll get in touch with you. Then you pick them. So we'll just keep them in our space. Then somebody will call you and then you go for them for Sunyani. That's what will happen. Techima, we are now trying to get a space as well. Then if your numbers become significant, we would also help you deliver straight to you. Okay, so we have places like Hohoy, Oti, Ho, Takwa, Winneba, Abunaswedu, Cape Coast, Takrade. Okay, hold on. There's a comment session. Please, okay, we are still coming on. So Takrade, then where again? Northern region, Tamale, great. Tamale wouldn't be a problem, but we don't have the numbers there. Okay, because from Sunyani to Tamale, even though it's far, but it's a good road. So if the numbers start increasing in Tamale Bolga, we have to, or we get a location. So it's all the numbers. We told you we don't have a lot of mini projects. We don't have any. Okay, so that is basically so these areas outside Accra, Sunyani, Kumasi, we will absorb your deliveries from warehouse to your cargo stations. Okay, we will package them per person, and then we send it to your cargo station. We take number. We will do everything. We will even bargain for you. Yes, we are employing more people just because of this. So we load them on our trucks. We'll send them. We'll bargain for you. But if you know any driver, all of you, it's applicable to those outside Accra, Sunyani, Techiman, Sunyani. If you know any driver within your area that you can communicate with to help your deliveries to be cheaper. For us, we know how to negotiate, don't worry. But when you know the person, it's also a plus. Okay, we will negotiate for you. Now, some people are also weird. Even if you negotiate for them, they will say still, they don't like. So for such people, we will just send you your cargo Okay, please, somebody saying that my voice goes on and off. Is that true? Somebody, if it is true, say I. Somebody said my voice goes on and off. Is that true?
I,
Okay, so
I,
Tony says so. Then who
I.
else? Who else? Who else? Apart from Tony, who else? Okay, apart from Tony, who else is having the same challenge? Okay.
Hi.
Who is that? Because your name couldn't pop up. Who is that?
I'm the one who sent the message.
Oh, okay, Godfrey, right?
No, Enoch.
Enoch, rather. Okay, so Enoch cannot hear me. Tony can also hear me. Then I think Godfrey also, or no, it's not Godfrey. Who's okay? Enoch. So Enoch and Godfrey. Do we have any other person here who couldn't hear me at a point? My voice dropped and then it came back, so that I will know if it's my network or it's Enoch's network.
I can't hear you.
Okay, who is that? Who is that?
I think it's okay, but
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay,
it's
so all right, so areas outside these areas, that these three major areas that I have mentioned. If you have a driver to Takwa, to Takrade, to Oti, Ho, Winneba, Agna Swedro, and you think they are good, you can list their numbers to us. Then we will partner with them for your cargo. Now, we've been working with on our retailing and our pre-order people. We've been working with Speed Up Delivery or Speed Up Express. We are considering adding Ghana Post only for small packages. So when your cargo comes and it's 0.01, about 3 pieces, about 4 pieces, when you take them to VIP or OA or the cargo, it's expensive. Let me be frank with you. It's expensive. Yes, it's expensive. 0.01, about 2-3 packages. It's expensive. When you use this cargo, it's expensive. So we will use Speeder, and then we are trying to see if Ghana Post can also help, just to be able to get your delivery within 72 hours. That is if your location is very far. Okay. So we will update you on that. But for Speed Up, when your packages start coming and they are small, 0.01, about 3 pieces, we will give them to Speed Up. They are reliable, even though they are not 100% correct. But working with them over the years, they are okay. But we will not give your heavy package because that one you can't pay. But the charge per weight. Okay. But usually 0.01 package, you pay like 20 cents or even less. Okay. So Speed Up. So expect updates from there when your cargo start coming in. Okay. Right. Now, that is basically it. Okay. So I've mentioned about our models or how we do our things. I've also explained our ETs. I've also explained custom issues, our loadings as well, and then deliveries. Is there any other thing somebody wants me to comment on or to elaborate further? Is there anything that you've seen us doing that you don't, it looks weird, it looks off, so you want us to explain? Any other person? Come in. Feel free, come in. And then let me explain if there's a need for. Yeah. Explanations. If I've not been able to touch on something, but you want us to, come in. Come in. Come in. Come in.
okay. Dr. Brian,
Yeah. Please, I'm not
Dr.
comfortable
Brian,
with. Yes. Okay, go
uh,
ahead. Go ahead.
so I don't know whether, yeah, I was just asking that
Mhm.
when you have a lot of things that you are buying from the suppliers, maybe
Mhm.
you are buying from about 15 suppliers,
Mhm.
and then and when all gets to your warehouse,
Mhm.
uh, do you repackage it to make maybe one box, or you will just leave it as it is? For maybe I buy 4 pairs of shoes from here, I buy 3 dresses from here, and they all come to the warehouse. Would you then repackage it since the by name is on the tracking number, you will need them repackage it to be just one box, or you will just do it separate.
Okay, thank you for your question. So now, those on our pre-order, okay. Before I answer that, so those on our pre-order, this is what we do for them. They are packages that we even give to them for free shipping. Something like necklaces. When you even ship 100 pieces, it will still be small. Earrings, 2 pieces of dresses, they will just squeeze them and they will. So now those packages, when you even price them at 0.01, it's too expensive. So if or with time as we go, you will see us giving free delivery or free shipping to some of these packages. We are also humans, so we understand. Somebody has shipped, let's say, 0.81 CBA worth of goods. Then he or she has 2 extra 0.01, or sometimes it's even insignificant. It's not something you can even measure. Come on, we are humans. We just add them to it's for free. You don't pay for them. Okay, now that is what we do for our pre-order people. Now let's come to currently, we don't do repackaging for our importers. Currently, we don't do. We are now considering that. But for you to consider that, it's money. You have to employ somebody there. Okay. So the reason why most shipping companies are unable to do repackaging, it is an extra cost. So you have to employ somebody there who will sit down, and then anytime small packages come, they will do sorting. Okay, so this for Ama, Kweku.
Yes.
Then they now do the
Yes.
repackaging.
Yes.
And now for you to also employ, you have to pay them according to their laws, blah 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 and all that. So because formerly we had bulk importers and we didn't have mini importers, we couldn't have done that. But now we are giving ourselves up to August. If we see that, and even we started seeing that most of the small packages are 0.01 or less. So we will bring that on board very soon. But currently, this is what we do for those small packages. We put them because we don't want them to get missing, to spoil, for the packaging to be dent and all that. We sack them. Okay, we put them.
You put it to the sack.
Yes. So you hardly good. I think another point has also come up. So missing items. So I'll comment on that. So you hardly have, irrespective of your small packet, it will be very difficult. I don't remember. But so you hardly have a small package getting missing. But even so, in case your item get missing, which usually are the small packages, we will let you send a dashboard.
At the small package.
Yes. We will let you send a dashboard confirmation of how you bought them. You send us a video or an image. Then we'll buy them again for you. We will do the buying for you. Yes. So that is basically it. Okay. All right. Now there's a question in the okay. So there's a question in the comment section. So let me read it out, everybody. I'm planning to ship with you for the first time, but I'm confused with your CBN rates, because my current shipping company were giving us the best CBN rates, but it's high now. Though you are charging 200, will it be like that, or it will change when it gets to Ghana? Good. So I think this question is clear. There's no explanation to that. Anytime we are loading, we give you notice. Container loading for so and so. Is that not so? For, let's say, 10th June. They will put charge. We usually add the charge there. Charge. We put charge there. Maybe 190 to 200 for normal goods. Maybe 230 to whatever amount for special goods. Now, that is your proof, actually. And you can fight it. When your items get to Ghana, if we indicated that we loaded this item on 20th June, 10th June, it was 190 to 200. and then your item gets to Ghana and we are saying that it is 240, you can fight it. And said, no, you didn't tell us that. This is what you told us during loading. Okay, yes, that is how it is done. Whatever rate that will change, we will tell you before we load. When we load, that is it. So if we tell you that, oh, we want to load, but there's a new change, we will tell you the change before we load, so that if you don't want to or you can't afford, you move your goods to a different shipping company. I think that's what everybody does, and I don't think somebody has done otherwise. So I think Dico, you can come in. Has anybody done otherwise, whereby they told you that loading, maybe you do not update yourself on their loading pages, or maybe yes, because I don't think somebody will tell you that we are loading at this. Then in 35, 40 days, it comes and they said, no, we have changed our mind. Even though we are having unexpected shipping issues. But I believe every loading will tell you ahead of time. Yes, I believe so. I don't. Oh, so come in, come in and then talk up. Maybe I'm also saying something different from what you are trying to communicate. Dico. Dico. Okay. So anytime you come in, you can just prompt us and then speak up. So I think basically that is it. Yeah, so I have touched on missing items too. What again? What
Hello.
again? Yeah, hello.
Yeah, this is the ghost.
Oh, okay. You are a female. Sorry. I just yeah. I mean, it was a man. Sorry.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Please, the reason why I was asking that is because for my current shipping company,
Mhm.
they will not tell you maybe when they are loading, they will not tell you at that particular time. They will tell
Mhm.
you maybe like it left with 1 month for the items to arrive in Ghana before you receive your invoice with
Hold on.
the
Is it
CBM.
INC? Is it
Yes,
no? So if it is
I've been with them for over 3 years now.
okay, so if it is INC, no, it is not true. I can call NS right now, and then we can do
Which
that
one is
for
not true?
you will know your CBM before it is loaded. Then
No, no, no,
maybe
no.
okay. So
I've
I'm
been
not
with them for over three
no,
years.
I'm saying that I'm not arguing with you though, but I'm saying on facts, not on hearsay. I know INC very well. They
That is
will
how they do with us.
no, it's not true. It's not
For
true.
me, they know
Okay,
me. Even if you mention my name to them, they know me. They
okay,
know me
so
very well.
okay. Is it just recently or it's been like that for the past 3 years? You've been with INC?
They will not give you the invoice the exact day they will do the loading or before they do the loading.
Oh, okay,
Because if you get the
okay.
invoice,
Mhm.
Yeah, Dr. Abba, she's talking about the loaded, not
Loading, yes. I mean, I think I got it wrong. Yes. So okay,
you are
so
yeah.
not
The
getting
time,
me right.
like the way you updated
Yeah,
when the container is about to load.
yeah, it's true.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
And
Maybe
they don't
IC
do
is
it
not
like
doing
that.
that.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
if you're
so
getting me right, that's why I'm asking
uh-huh.
if the thing will maybe around the way, or you will change the CBM again before the container will arrive in
Oh
Ghana or
no,
something.
I think I have just I mentioned that before. I'm sure
You have touched. He has touched on it.
yes. So
Don't do
yes.
that.
So let me take that again.
Okay,
So
and I have another question.
okay, so you can ask another question.
I learned anytime you send goods to your warehouse, you have to fill a form.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
the next question. Okay, go ahead. Mhm.
I want to know if maybe I'm shipping like 20 cartons or 30 cartons of goods. Do
Mhm.
I have to fill a form for all the 30, or I can do it?
Okay. So yeah, so your question is more of you being new. So don't worry, I will touch on that specific. Okay, so I
Yes,
think
I'm new.
okay. So guys, should I repeat it or I should handle off the class? You have to decide because I think we have touched on almost all that. So
Uh,
should I repeat it or I
yes,
should handle her
yes.
off? Okay, so let me repeat it.
Maybe I think for the sake of time, you can handle it
Hey, boys.
off
Okay.
so that we can
Okay.
continue.
So you, for the
That's
sake
cool.
of,
That's cool.
okay, so I think I can do a quick touch up. For the sake of the new people, let me just touch that again. So during loading, we will tell you that we are loading. Okay, and then after loading, we will share a PDF file, okay, with you on each person's
Okay.
packages that are in that particular loading and their estimated CBM. Now, your main question is the CBM going to change or not? Now, I said the CBM is almost always high because, and then I don't know why. So we are saying that maybe it's a Chinese tape measure that is maybe bigger than ours, or I don't know. So your CBM it is difficult for it to increase. So let's say we give you 0.01 today. It will either be 0 when it comes, or it will be the same 0.01, or it will become 0.00, I don't know, 0.001. So your CBM will not increase. Okay, it will not increase. It will rather, if there's any changes, it will decrease. Then
Right.
we said if usually when you see dash or there's no CBM attached to your cargo, usually it is insignificant package. Or they loaded it without measurement. Okay, so with those ones, it has to arrive, and then you understand why they loaded it without measurement if you watch this video again. Okay, we explain why sometimes we load without measurement. Okay, so that is basically it. And I think your second question, right? Or I've touched everything. What's the name? Nico, have I touched both? Have I touched both questions? Nico, Nico. Okay, Nico,
Please, I also want.
Nico. Okay, so type for me. There's a chat box. There's a chat box in front of you. So type for me. So let me go to the next question. The next person asking, please, I need you to explain further your procurement service. So Godfrey, this is not mainly part of today's agenda. So after the class, okay, just send us a hi. Somebody would explain it further to you. I said for general people and people who have not done business with us before, we charge 5% total. So usually with the procurement, you send either your links from Pindudu, 1688, Alibaba, Made in China, Global Sources, any of these platforms. You can send your links or you can send images. So when they are ready to work on your file, okay, they will call you or they will text you. You pay a deposit of 35 Ghana cedis for data issues. Why 35 cedis? 35 cedis because people can send in like 20 packages. Do it for me. You will do it for them and then they will tell you, I'll get back to you. So the 35 cedis you pay is like a commitment fee. And then usually we will take it out when you are ready to make payment. We'll take it out, okay, from your total payments. And then we charge 5% of the total. So we put the item in the cart and then we take a screenshot for you to see. Or if you send us a link, if you send us a link, we will put it in a cart for you to see. Then we send a screenshot of the total of the cart. So every package that you send, we'll put it in a cart, then we take a screenshot. So you will know exactly how much we are paying to your supplier or to the supplier. Then you add the total, then you pay 5% on top. But we are saying that going forward, if only you will ship with us, because some people just only tell you that, oh, please ship it or send it to this shipping company. But if you are shipping it with us, we are considering scrapping the fee. Okay, and then when we scrap it, we will let you know, especially when you ship with us, we will scrap the fee. But if you want us to send it somewhere else, we won't scrap the fee, which is understandable. Is that not so? Okay. All right. I think I have done so. Now, next question. Please, Dr. Brian, when there is a container loading, say on 10th June, how can one know which container his or her goods are loaded in? Great. So when you watch carefully, when we are doing loading, okay, we indicate. So let's say that we are loading 3 containers, container 1, container 2, container 3. We will tell you container 1 and 2 are for bulk importers. Okay, but we will not tell you which of your cargo is in whether container 1 or 2 or 3. We will not tell you. It is a lot of work. All that is important is that we loaded these 3 containers. They will all come to Ghana or they will all move at the same time. So meaning that whichever goods that are within these 3 loadings will come, their ETAs are the same. Their offloading are the same. I don't know if you get it. Except maybe custom tip, let's say container 2 for inspection. And usually we say so. If there is a delay for custom inspection, we'll let you know that, oh, one of our loadings or for this has been this so and so. If not, trying to this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So the most important thing is that your goods should be loaded. Your goods should arrive on time. That is our goal. The goods should be loaded on time. Should come on time. Case closed. So that's how come we don't tell you so your package is in this container. Our containers are a lot. If we are to do that, you better bread, Charlie. You better bread. So that is basically it. All right. Now, Benedict, I learned your CBN rate to Kumasi is $250,
Yes.
which includes cargo delivery to Kumasi. But per your presentation, you said something different, which the customer will pay for the cargo fee. Oh, no. Okay, Benedict. So we said that. Can you hear me, Benedict? So we said that we have 3 major delivery locations. And the 3 major delivery locations are Kumasi, Accra. If you are within Accra, we'll do your delivery to you, whether home or office or whatever. Then Kumasi, we said they are part of our fleet, so they will not pay any delivery of their cargo to Kumasi. And we are saying that we are even looking for a location in Kumasi whereby we can have an office where we can now do home delivery or office delivery for those in Kumasi. But we are not able to do that because we are not getting a strategic location. Kumasi is very big. Sorry, Ashanti region is very big. Okay, so when let's say you put your office or warehouse somewhere at Santasi, how will you handle the people at Ejiso? How will you handle the people at Ntonso, Jamasi? How will you handle the people at Mampong? Okay, so something like Obuasi, we will not send their cargo to Kumasi. No, we will send them straight from Accra to them at Obuasi. Okay, but when their numbers start increasing, when the truck gets to Kumasi to offload Kumasi goods, the truck can move from only Obuasi goods from Kumasi town to Obuasi. That's if we start getting a certain number of customer base in Obuasi. So whatever delivery, it is not a problem at all. The delivery is not a problem. It is just the numbers so that you don't waste fuel. Okay, so that is basically it. All right. So Accra, Kumasi, Sunyani, currently, they have direct delivery. The rest don't have direct delivery. We will send their package free of charge to their cargo stations. They won't pay a penny. It's free. Then we will negotiate. That is, if you want us to, we will negotiate with the cargo people. Then they now move your goods. Then when you get to your location, then you pay. But we said that those areas outside our delivery points, if you know any driver personally who can help you in Takwa, in Takoradi, in Cape Coast. Okay, link them to us so that we use them so that your charges from Accra to that location will also be cheaper. And we said that if you are also in a location where speed up works, okay, and then your packages are very small, 0.01, 0.01, about 3 packages, we will send it to you via speed up for free. That's what we said. I don't know if you understand. So Benedict, I don't know if I've been able to. So since you are in Konongo, good. Konongo may not have a cargo station. Okay, it is not part of Kumasi Main, even though it is part of Ashanti. So if you are within close to Kumasi, you pick it from Asaf. Okay, but you are not close to Kumasi, even though it is on the Kumasi road. So it has to be sent to you directly. Okay, so we will move your cargo to. Okay, so I think now I have a point to also make. Now, still on the areas outside Accra, Shinyane, and Kumasi, areas outside our 3 main delivery points. Areas outside our 3 main delivery points. Areas outside our 3 main delivery points. Your charge is the same as those in Accra. You are in Tamale. It is not within our delivery points. You are in Konongo. Your charge is not in our delivery points. You are in Ho. You are in Hohoi. You are in Takwa. You are in Takwade. Your charge is not within our delivery point. We are not the ones doing your delivery to you. So your charge is the same as those in Accra. Your charge is the same as those in Accra. And you will enjoy an extra benefit by we delivering it to your cargo station. Understood? Understood? Benedict. And to everybody, I hope it is fair. I hope it is fair. Okay. Okay, so somebody has. Okay, so Sarah, yes. Sarah, come in. There are more questions though, but come in.
Hello, Dr. Brian.
Yes.
Hello,
dear.
please. I'm asking. So, per what you were saying, if I'm in Obuasi, so from Accra, your offers to maybe Obuasi station
It's free.
in
It's free.
Accra, let's say in Kanesh, it's free.
It's free.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's free.
Doc,
Yes, dear.
Doc, I want to ask a question. So
Yes, you
when you buy a product like television, which is fragile, already fragile item, do they still put it in the box or in a case?
Okay. So fragile items contains ceramics, screens item, or any item with screen is a fragile item. So ceramic screens, I think they are bowls, which are also glass bowls. I forgot some of them. And then people also ship mirrors. Mirrors.
Like mirrors.
So this is what we do. So most of the times when your quantity is a lot, your supplier will charge you extra and mold a frame for you. Yes.
And mold a frame for you.
Yes. So if you're buying TV, if you're buying, I think above 7 or more.
For instance, one television.
So one television is small, so you have to mold. They will mold a frame for you. They will charge you and mold a frame for you. But if you're buying from 7 and above,
charge you
yes. If you are buying from 7 and above, they will package it in such a way that it won't break. It won't break. So that is basically it. So for all fragile items, they will package them in such a way that it will be known as fragile. So please also tell your suppliers, anytime you're buying ceramics, mirrors, glass product, tell them that please indicate on my package as a fragile product. I think the white man and they will do it. They will let you know that this package is a fragile. They are not like us. We are not correct. Okay, so for them, they are sensible enough. Packaging is a whole degree course program on its own. It's here that we play with some of these things, but for them, they take it very seriously. Okay, all right. So I think next question. I have 20 buckets of washing powder
Please, can
coming.
you come in?
Hey, confidence. Oh, coming.
No,
Okay.
I just want to contribute to what you just said
Oh, okay,
about
okay. Go ahead.
ceramic and TV.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
With my experience, if you don't tell the supplier to put it in a pallet for you, they won't.
They won't. Okay.
You have to tell them that you want it in pallet, and they will charge you.
Oh,
okay. If you put it in a pallet for you, it will cost this amount. If you don't tell them, I've had broken TVs, broken plates and things. They will not. They will put it in a box and send to you. So you have to insist that put it in this thing for me. I want it back in this before they will do it.
Okay. Thank you, Confidence, for your contribution as well. I will check for you again. Formally, our warehouse does that. Yes, we used to charge, and then we do frames and all that for people. But currently, I don't know. But I will confirm again from Mickey Dems to be sure if they will do the packaging for you. But I think to be on the silver side, I don't prefer our warehouse people doing some of these things for you. So to be on the silver side, because sometimes and the person will also have their personal interest. Maybe they want to charge you more so that they can also benefit or something. So to be on the safer side, let's go by confidence way. Anything you are buying that is fragile, insist that please, I want them to put in a pallet, and then I think there's a cork. There's this cork. I've forgotten. Is it siphon paper or something? There's this cork. This cork thing that they put broken balls in them. I've forgotten. Siphon something box or something box. Okay. All right. So just insist that they should put the package on pallets, or they should add frames to them and all that. Okay. But if you want us to do it, let us also know. I think we'll get somebody to help you do so. Right. So I have 20 buckets of washing powder coming to you. The supplier puts different tracking numbers on each. Yes, on each. Do I need to send all the 20 tracking numbers? Okay, so what's the name? Rosemary. So when you are sending the same package in large quantities, usually they will give you one major tracking number, and usually it is 4 digits. Okay, usually it is 4 digits, or sometimes it's more. So ask the supplier that give me the major tracking number. Okay, so they will give you a major tracking number, and then usually when you look at the sheets, you can look at the sheets that we sent to you. You see that some people's tracking number are just 4 digits. It tells you that this is one package, but it is large, and then that's the major tracking number. But even so, if it is not done, okay, we will generate our own tracking for you at the warehouse. Just that I will personally not know, because they will add it to CSL goods. So I will not know that it is for so and so, except it gets to Ghana. So ask, or usually they will give you one major tracking number. Okay. But if they don't give you one major tracking number, it means that you have to send all the 20 tracking numbers to us for us to verify. Or sometimes we can ask them that, look at this tracking number, they are 20. So they can confirm that, oh yes, we have received this tracking number and other 19 or other 18 or other, yes. So don't worry. So you can send them to us, or you can ask the supplier to give you the major tracking number, and then they will give it to you. Usually it is 4 digits. They will have to generate it for you. So yes, Rosemary, that is it. All right. Enoch, you will find, you will fill all the tracking numbers in the Google tracking form. Okay, so I think somebody has said, okay, please, the CBN should be the same with every shipping company. Share. Why not? Example, the CBN for a box of air fryer, the measurement should be the same everywhere. If the shipping company A gives me this for a box of air fryer, there shouldn't be much difference from your shipping company. Yes. Yes. So, yes, you are right. Even though, okay, so let me mention this. Shipping companies don't give you CBMs. Let me state that again. We don't determine shipping fees. Sorry, CBMs. We don't determine CBMs. It is the size of your package that determines a CBM. Like for instance, you can, let's say, a carton of a blender, okay, is about 6 pieces. Now you can buy 2. You can get a wicked supplier who can put the same 2 pieces of your blenders in the package of 6. Meaning that when you measure, you are getting the rate or the price of 6. So usually, this is the more reason why we say that when your package arrives, and then it is conflicting, you go and you see your package and it's conflicting, you can ask for a real measurement. Yes, you are allowed to ask for real measurements. We are humans. I don't think we should be rigid. For all you know, yes, for all you know, we are giving you we are giving you a CBA. Let's say maybe you thought that I mean, because you have shipped blenders or air fryer before, let's say 2 pieces, so you have a certain CBM. Now you have that CBM because of the package that was used to ship your package. But if the packaging changes now, the CBM will also change. So it all boils down to how your packaging has been molded. Okay, Mavis, I'm answering your question. So if your box is like this, and then you send it to company A, they will get and they must get the same shipping fee with company B. But in this case, okay, we haven't seen the package. All of us are in Ghana. We haven't seen the package. That is the more reason why we do real measurement. So we earlier stated that the estimated shipping that counts with you, just you to prepare your shipping fee. But give and take, we will do real measurement. And usually it has to reduce, or it may reduce. Sometimes it's the same. Sometimes it may reduce. But we've not had cases where it has increased. No. So I think we made that point clearer earlier on. Okay. So whatever CBM you are having, when you feel this package, I've bought it before. How come this will? I mean, I used to pay 0.5, but I'm paying 1 CBM. No, it doesn't make sense. So the best you could do is that wait. When it comes, then you raise an alarm. When your invoice is sent to you, oh please, this package, the CBM is too much. I was expecting to be this. Then they can do sometimes too. After the array measurement, when the invoice it changes. So maybe you were expecting to pay 0.7, but it will count as now maybe 0.4 or 0.5. So you are not paying. So since you are not paying, it shouldn't be a problem. Wait until your invoice is ready. So when your invoice is ready, then you raise an alarm that no, this package, I've bought it before, but you guys are charging me more. So we've had issues like that. I don't think this should be a problem. We are all humans, and then we make 1 or 2 mistakes. So I think we should allow that people should have the opportunity to remeasure their package. All right. I bought fufu machine. The tracking number given me by the supplier was different from what you gave me. Why is it like that? This is happening. If this is happening, are we not going to experience more goods getting lost because what's it then? Because sometimes you send us the numbers to confirm which we do per the numbers. Okay, are we not going to experience more goods getting lost? Because sometimes you send us the numbers to confirm, which we do per the numbers we have. Okay, so I think let me respond to the first part of the sentence. I bought fufu machine. The tracking number given to me by the supplier was different from what you gave me. So I will call one of our team member to answer this question. Okay, so hold on. I'll mute it now.
So hello, David. Concerning your question, sometimes the suppliers, or you might buy a fufu machine, let's say 12 pieces, which comes in 2 different boxes, but the supplier might give you 1 tracking number instead of the 2. So the item gets to our warehouse. It comes in 2 different packages. Package A has tracking number of 1, 2, 3, 4. Package B has 080. And then the supplier has given you 1, 2, 3, 4 without giving you the 080. So when it gets there, we say, oh, okay, this package is under the name of David, package 080, 2 packages. But we won't say 2 packages, 2 packages that comes with tracking numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 080. So sometimes you can also ask your supplier to give you all the tracking numbers so that you can also confirm for yourself. If not, we will pick 1 tracking number and then we'll give you the number of quantity of boxes. So maybe you don't have all the tracking numbers, so you can always ask your supplier, if I'm buying large number of items, sometimes the suppliers won't give you all your tracking numbers. They will give you just a major tracking number, whereby other suppliers will give you all the tracking numbers. So it's your duty to also ask the supplier, I've bought 20 cartons of blender. Please, can you give me all the tracking numbers so that I can also confirm with my warehouse? Other than that, they will give you just 1 major tracking number. So I don't know if I have answered your question.
Hello.
I don't know if it was clear. David.
Hello.
David. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Was she able to explain? I don't know if, or maybe you come in.
Yeah. What she is talking about.
Okay. So come in.
I have that experience, but that's not what I'm even talking about now.
Okay.
With this one, the package is only 1.
Oh, okay.
Hello, please, can you hear me?
Yes, David, I can hear you. Okay, so if it is
the
1,
package was
okay. So if it is 1, let's see, either let's see, or let's say the order number. So you can check the order number and then the tracking number and still see if the one we give you tallies with the order number or with the tracking number. So there are 2 major numbers on your dashboard. So check. Sometimes the supplier give you an order number, or sometimes so check if the order number tallies with what we gave you. Then it means that the supplier gave you a wrong tracking. So just check the 2 and then let's see, and then get back to us. I don't know if it's okay.
All right. What happened was that the number when I used the tracker to the tracking app to check, they didn't confirm it as delivered. I was there when you sent me.
No, hold on. You mean that hold on. You mean that the tracking number that the supplier gave you was not when you tracked it, it wasn't signed?
Yes.
Okay. But we gave you a different supplier as we have received this package from you.
Yes.
Okay. So
and it came with all the CBMs.
Okay. So now, usually, maybe the tracking number changed as a result of the day of dispatch, or maybe at a point a transaction failed, and then maybe there was a rejection somewhere. So in all, I believe that the tracking number changed at a point. So I believe that it has been changed. The tracking number changed at a point, either on a failed delivery or as a return package, and then a new package was being sent in your name, and then the tracking number changed. So let's let's do so tell this, you can verify from the supplier that has this tracking number failed delivery because my shipping agent has given me a new tracking number, because we don't generate tracking numbers just like that, except they are small packages of goods for the same person. But for one package for you, I don't think it should change. So confirm from the supplier if at a point there was a failed delivery or rejected delivery for that tracking number, and then a new tracking number was generated. So I think you can do that. Because for us to confirm, it means that that is what the warehouse is telling us. They are telling us that this package was for you. So if it is for you, and then you said that you just sent them just one package, then it means that the problem came from the supplier during sending a package, whether it's failed delivery and then the tracking number change. Usually, they don't also do the delivery themselves. So it can be that it changed at the point of the logistic company sending your goods to the warehouse. So still verify from the supplier and then get back to us. All right. The next question. I want to know if my product won't get missing. If the supplier mistakenly forgot to put the shipping mark. No. It can't get missing because in the address you have CSL your name. So in the address that we create for you, we put for most packages, by the time it will arrive, or most suppliers may not even write your shipping mark. Like they don't have time, and then most of your packages are not big, so they are not encouraged to do due diligence. So whatever address you give them, your name is in there. So when the item gets here, when we pick the package, we say find their CSL Benedict. So we'll look for you. So don't worry, your package will not get missing. The only thing you should do is that make sure that it has been signed at our warehouse. That's all. The moment it's signed in our warehouse, that's all. You don't have it will never get missing. Yeah, it will never get missing because it is being shipped under a particular name. So when it arrives here, we know that it's for you. Or even sometimes when they arrive, we can or when they are loading, we are not sure. We can say unknown. So when it gets here, and then we do the sorting, we know that it's for you. Yes. When we do offloading, let's say we offload today in the morning. By afternoon, you can start picking your goods. That is if you want to pick your goods. We don't delay when it comes to picking of your goods. The moment we send in invoice, we send in invoice. When you make payments, the same day, let's say around 2, even 3, yes, you can go and pick your goods. Yes. So we don't delay. We don't have time for delays. Whereby you will pay money. You want to pick your goods, and we tell you we are doing offloading. No, we are not like that. Most people do that because they don't have space, and then they don't have a large team, so it makes the sorting difficult. We don't do that. When you pay, instantly you can pick up. Or when we send you, the moment you get an invoice, means that your goods is ready for pickup. So don't worry about delay tactics. We don't do that. We wouldn't waste the time. Sometimes we wait up to 2 a.m. Yes, people do sorting up to 2 a.m. just to make sure that the next morning people can pick their goods. So Benedict, don't be afraid. The moment they ship to that address, it means that your name is within the address. So even if they don't write your shipping mark, don't worry, we can still sort it out. Just send us the tracking. We will just confirm it. That's all. All right. So Doc, say when my goods finally hit the shores of Ghana, would there be? I'm sure you are trying to say, would there be an official communication from Clixmart to me in the form of a call informing me of its arrival? Now, for most of you, when you were filling the form, we asked you your next of kin and their phone numbers. Is that not so? Great. Now, when your goods gets to Ghana, the first invoice we give you is not it. That provisional CBM long list we give you is not done. When your goods get to Ghana, because some of you, your package example will not be captured in the sheet because of the numbers. Your package will not be captured in the sheet. Okay, your package will not be captured in the sheet. So when your item gets to Ghana, we send you an invoice. Yes. And the invoice is also provisional. Why is the invoice provisional? It is provisional because you may have an issue whereby you've paid more than expected. So you can fight the invoice. Say, no, this is my package. You told me it was this. Okay. But now it has come. So let's say we tell you 0.1, then it comes as 1.0. Come on, it doesn't make sense. So you can, so that's how come the invoice is. So let me show you a couple how the invoice looks like. A minute. A minute. So when your item gets to Ghana, we will update you that we are doing offloading. Then we will send you invoice dollar rates. Okay. So hold on. Let me share it with you. I'm sharing it with you. Okay. So this is it. It's about two pages. Okay. So this is how your invoice looks like. Okay. So provisional invoice date, ETA date, bill to client name, the telephone number, location of clients, loading dates, description, tracking number, CBM, quantity, and then cuttings, then the price in dollar. So whatever fee we will give you is in dollar. Then we'll put the dollar rate on the various pages, WhatsApp pages. We will not send you private message, no. It's only the invoice that will be sent to you privately. But we will not send you the dollar. There's something for you, we will not send it privately. We'll put it, it's open. It has to be open. This is the dollar rate for everybody. It's not only for you. So we'll put it on the page. So it is your duty to be informed on the page. Okay. But for the invoice, based on the number you submitted, that's the number we'll send you. Now, when we send to you on WhatsApp and you don't respond after, I think, 3 days, then we'll call. Oh, we sent you an invoice, blah, blah, blah. We've not heard from you. Are you alive? Are you sick? Then you tell us. Sometimes we call, we'll not reach you after 3 days, after a week. Then we'll call the next of kin. So if you haven't submitted your next of kin details, please fill the form again. They are there because of you. There are cases where goods have come and the person was seriously sick. We had issue where the person died. Actually, God forbid that any of you would die. So the person died. Just that I personally know the person and the family. So because I work with the person's cousin, she's a nurse with me, and then we're doing OPD together. So I had to call her and say, hey, your sister, I can't reach her. Where is she? So Miko, I've been long ago. So she followed up, and in 2 days, she sent me a funeral invitation. Can you imagine that? So if we don't reach you, let's say maximum it should be a week. We'll call your next of kin. So your next of kin, you should inform them as well. We don't have interest in keeping. We do this for our mini important, our pre-order people or procurement. We also do it for the same thing. We do the same thing. We also take their next of kin details because we don't think that we have a contract with you and the contract should end between only us. No, we don't believe so. You paid for it, you belong to a family. So if you're not there, there should be somebody. If MTN is taking next of kin for your mom, if banks are taking next of kin or beneficiary, then we have to also get your beneficiary. So your next of kin can be your husband, your next of kin can be your child who is 18 and above, your sister, somebody who is close to you and you trust. So if you think that we took the information just for jokes, please, it's not so. We are not joking. Okay, so this is information on the invoice. Okay, so if you want, we can share it with you. Okay, so it's there. Okay, right. It's there. There's an update on this invoice I have to share with you. We want to make it compulsory for each and everybody to pay their shipping fees via bank deposit. Yes, just for record's sake, so that when you make the bank deposit, you also have a deposit slip for yourself to prove that yes, I actually paid money to you people. Okay, the moment transactions are too much. When you lose your phone, it becomes another thing. So we prefer you doing a bank deposit. Our banks are GCB and EcoBank only. GCB and EcoBank only. GCB and EcoBank only. So we've not rolled it fully. I think still people are paying via Momo, but maybe starting July we will implement it. GCB and EcoBank. I think GCB is everywhere in every district. So it is fair if we say GCB. And it will be fair if we say EcoBank. Oh. Okay, guys. So this is how your invoice looks like. Now, another challenge you will have with us is your way bill. A minute. Way bill looks like this. So this is how our way bill looks like. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so let me zoom it. So way bill. So this is how it looks like. The way bill is purposely for pickups, but we will add it to your packages. Okay. So the way bill is a proof that we have dispatched your item. And there will be stamps and all that. So if we are dispatching, we will stamp dispatch. There will be a stamp in it as dispatch. Okay. So your name, the dates you are picking or we are sending your goods, the loading dates for, and then your location. Your signature, we'll use your phone number. If somebody is doing the pickup for you, we'll use their details. Okay. Received by yourself or somebody, your telephone number, then your ID card. So we'll ask for your ID details. Then we'll put it as a proof that you requested for delivery of your packages because of legal issues. Are we good? Okay. So this is how your way bills will look like when we are dispatching your item. Okay, so we don't have time, so let's go. Please, do you work on weekends? Only Saturday up to 2 p.m. Like paying my supplier today, I need to make some payment. For payment, we can do payment all the time, except midnight. Okay, sometimes your payments are not bulk. If your payment is 500 RMB, 1,000 RMB, 800, it's not a problem. But if your what? Your money, your RMB is around 100,000 RMB, 10,000 RMB. We might not have it in Ghana, so we have to call China too. And then the time zone. So if let's say, like right now, if you want us to fund 10,000 RMB, it is 4 hours, 4 p.m. plus 7. So 4 plus 7 is around, so it's around 11 p.m. in China right now. I mean, our agent cannot do so. So we have to wait till midnight, around 11 p.m. here. Then, so wait for payment of RMB, you can do it, but it depends on the amount you are paying. If it's around 500 RMB, 200, we will have it, so we can just credit. But if you are making more, sometimes we have to take it from China and then credit you. Yeah. So please, is your shipping fees in dollars, RMB, or I think I have just mentioned that when you look at the invoice, you will see dollar. Yes. So our shipping fees is in dollar. Then we give you the rate for the day. So we gave you a trick. Okay, do you also accept dollar? Yes, we accept dollar only, not RMB. When you are clearing in Ghana, the port is not for Ghana anymore. So they don't take Ghana cedis, they take dollars. So we clear in dollar rates. We don't clear in Chinese RMB. We clear in dollar rates. So you also pay in dollar at the current exchange rate. So we gave you a trick. If your goods is 1 CBM, 0.5, 0.8, start buying the dollar. Buy some. Buy it and keep it. $50, $10, this dollar. Even if you don't buy all, and you buy some $50, and then you pay the rest in CD rates when your goods come. I think it will help you. Is that not so? Okay. Please try as much as possible to give us accurate measurements for CBMs, because most of us will not come to your warehouse and ask for real measurement. I may pay the shipping fees. Okay, so like this one, you see, I'm not at the warehouse, and like I'm saying, we will not cheat you. We can't cheat you. Okay, we can't cheat you. And then I promise, and then we promise we would do due diligence. But when we send you an invoice and you feel the price for a CBO, let's say that initial CBO was 0.1, and then it comes and it's 0.2. 0.4, 0.3. Come on. Please alert. The invoice is not fixed. I made it clear. It's here. The invoice is not a fixed invoice. It is titled, a minute. It is titled provisional invoice. So whatever bill we send you, if there is conflict, you can ask. Okay, we are humans. We don't expect, we are not rigid. Okay, we are not rigid. So we can't say that we send an invoice and you have a problem or you have a concern. We say, we don't care if you don't pay, be there. No, 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 no. Okay, all right. Please, some of us cannot easily have access to GCB Bank. Please consider if I want to use Momo. We are here to consider that I don't take final decisions on this. So I'll communicate that to my bosses. Whatever be the issue, I'll let you know. But for now, people are still paying Momo. But we are saying that if anything, we'll change it for records keeping sake, so that you can also have a deposit slip of your payment to us. Okay, so you pay it into Clixmart's account so that you have a proof. Okay. Please, do you do consolidation? No. Currently, we don't do consolidation. And then we made that clear earlier. And why we don't do consolidation, we've made that clear. So we'll post this video on YouTube, and then we'll share the link with you. The page name is Clixmart though, but we'll still share the link with you so that you just follow. Watch one or two concerning whatever.
Consolidation is even expensive.
Oh, okay. It's even expensive. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid for it myself.
Oh, okay. So I don't know that. So we said that consolidation. The reason why we don't do is that we have to get somebody to sit there, pay somebody salaries, sit at the warehouse in China. So that anytime small packages go, they put them together. So we have to pay. So we can't do that now. But if going forward, if there's a need, if we check and most of your package has to be consolidated, then we have no option than to employ somebody, and they will push the bill to you. Yes. Then we push the bill to you. Yes. All right. Any more questions?
Oh, okay. Okay. With this consolidation,
come again.
I take it.
Come again.
But I'm saying with this consolidation, the cargos there, it's okay. I thought maybe consolidation at the port. That's when they come, they will issue a separate bill of lading for you to go expect.
Oh, okay. All right. So, any more questions? There's one major update we have to give you. Any questions? Any questions? So that we answer them, then we give you our last, then we move on. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, so if there are no questions, we are introducing a new fee. Okay, so we are introducing a new fee. So we did a lot of research, hold on, concerning how much your cargo will cost us, okay? And then we wanted to start it on Monday, but looking at it, we can't start it on Monday. So maybe we'll push it to Wednesday. So if you have any cargo you want to move, please move them early. So based on the deliveries we have to do for you, okay, a minute. So based on the deliveries we have to do for you, we are introducing a new fee. Okay. Now, those of you in Accra and then other areas outside, okay, no, those of you in Accra and outside our major delivery points, we want to charge less than 1 CBM. Okay. We want to charge less than 1 CBM at this rate, 230 per CBM, less than 1 CBM. Don't worry, we'll share that on the page. Less than 1 CBM. Then when your cargo is more than a CBM, you pay 210. 210. Okay, 210. Now, when your cargo hits 10 CBM, you will pay the 200. So whatever charges I'm about to mention will still come with deliveries, free deliveries. Okay. Now, if we're charging you 170, 180, we're charging you 190, 200. Don't worry. We'll still do free delivery for you. Don't worry. And then we will indicate on the files when this new charge begins. We wanted to start it on Monday, that any cargo that will be loaded from Monday going will start at this rate. But I'll push it. I mean, it is something that is, an instruction I was given. But don't worry, I'll push it to Wednesday. Okay, so any loading from Wednesday, okay, we'll start with this fee. Accra and those outside our major delivery points, we are charging you 230 per CBM. If your CBM is less, then if your CBM is more than 1, we give you 210. I'll share it with you on the pages. Then if your CBM hits 10 CBM, we'll give you 200. If it goes further to 20, 15, we'll still reduce it for you. It's business, so it is negotiable. All right, let's go. Sunyane, Techuman. Sunyane and Techuman. We're charging you, is it 240? Yes. Now you'll be paying 1 CBM, sorry, below 1 CBM, you are paying 260. Comes with a free delivery. Then above a CBM, you pay 250. 1 CBM, below 1 CBM, 260. Above 1 CBM will be 250. This charge will be there for a long time. It will be there for a long time. So don't worry. We will not change our rates. Don't worry. We are only introducing this because of fuel calculations and all that. And then we need to bring in more trucks. We don't like delays. No. We don't want to situation whereby we'll be using 1 truck. No. So we are doing this to make our work easier and convenient. Yes. Kumasi, I don't know if okay, so Kumasi is here. Kumasi, we're charging you, I think, 240. Now you pay less than 1 CBM, you pay 250. It comes with a free delivery. And then, like I promised you, we are trying to see if we can do deliveries for Kumasi people, even at homes. Give me up to August. Kumasi people, give me up to August. For now, we'll do delivery to Asafo cargo station. Okay, give me up to August. I'll get you a truck that will do home delivery to everybody within the Ashanti region catchment. They will bring it to you at the same. It will not come at an extra charge. It will come at the same charge. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Even though they are Red Sea attacks and all that, we don't believe charges should go that extremely high. No. So whatever charge we are giving you, we've really thought wise about it. We've considered a lot of things before giving you. So 1 CBM and above 240, but less than a CBM Kumasi, you pay 250. Hey, no, I think I made a mistake. Okay, you don't worry. I'll send you the charge from our bosses. Don't worry. Okay, so if you are outside Accra, Kumasi, Sunyani, Techiman, we are charging you at Accra rates. Okay, we'll charge you at Accra rates, and then we will do delivery to your various cargo stations. Now, I'm giving you a tip for those of you who are men, especially for the ladies, they won't do it, so don't worry. The men in our midst, if you're in the areas outside our major delivery points, if you are smart, when you deal with us for the first 2 months or for the first time and you like our service, get a space. Talk to me. I will talk to my bosses and you will create a space at your location. We will reduce the rate for you and do your own shipment directly to the location. But you will need a truck. That is the only challenge you may have. Why is it so? It is so because it is expensive opening branches. So for us to open a lot of branches, it will cost a lot of money. Warehousing alone, you are paying close to 7,000. Yes. As a business to your district or to your municipal assembly. Only that. before you pay other taxes and all that. So if we don't get a certain number in a certain catchment area, opening a branch will cost us a lot. So that's the more reason we're not opening branches. So if you like, okay, if you like, when you start working with us and then you like our services, get a space and get people on board, and then do shipment for them to your location. Okay, so someone asking, please, I want to understand that if your items arrive in Ghana, hold on, from Accra to Sunyani, after paying this, there's no delivery fee. No. When you pay for our 3 major locations, when you pay. We will handle bringing the goods to you, everything. You only pick up from your point in your area. That's all. Yes. Accra, it will be done to you at the home or office or wherever you want us to send them. Nearly the same. And then Kumasi to you pick up. You not pay anything. Yeah, you're not paying anything. Yes. I want to understand this concept of free delivery. Say I'm in Tema. That yes, you're in Tema. So you are in Greater Accra, so we'll do it to you for free. Yes. Does it mean that you will deliver my goods to me at Tema after I have paid the 200 whatever fee you are charging? No, there are no extra costs. Yes, there are no extra costs. Yes, we'll give you a timeline. So when we send the invoices, we'll tell you we are sending invoices. So delivery starts on this date. So when you pay your shipping fee, then we also start doing our deliveries. If there are questions, please come in. The meeting has gone on for a long time, but I think whatever we said is also important. So any questions, come in, let's talk, let's agree, and then off we go. Any question? If not, we have to end the meeting now. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? All right. Without wasting time, can somebody pray so that we end the meeting? Anybody here can pray so we end the meeting? Or, I mean, unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself. Can somebody pray to end this meeting? Oh,